Hello once again, dear viewers, to another episode of the Pyniar Quiz 2019, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong in collaboration with the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society. Hello dear viewers, and this is the moment and time that we've all been waiting for. That is the finals of the Pyniar Quiz 2019, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong in collaboration with the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society. Since episode 1 till episode 25, we've seen all the teams, 39 in total, competing and fighting it off for a place. And today 3 teams have made it till the final journey to complete the quiz competition today. 3 teams, and we're very lucky and happy to have them all. So let's meet our 3 teams. Starting it off with Team A.
I'm Priyanshu Bhattacharya from St. Edmund School, Class 9.
I'm Vyas Bogohain from St. Edmund School, Class 9.
Team A from St. Edmund's School. Have you participated in quizzes before?
Yes.
Yes, okay, alright. So the experience may help you in this quiz as well. All the best to Team A, St. Edmund's School. Moving on, Team B.
My name is Sanjay Das. I'm from Lady King Girls High Secondary School, Class 12.
My name is Afreen Laskar. I'm from Lady King Girls High Secondary School as well, Class 12.
So Team B, have you also participated in quizzes?
Yes.
Very good. We have experienced veterans here, which is a good thing. So moving on now, Team C.
My name is Nigel Rickfield Kurba, representing the school Meghalaya Police Public, and I'm from Class 10.
My name is Milam Banshan Marbunyang. I'm from Class 10. I'm representing Meghalaya Police Public School.
Team C, Meghalaya Police Public School. Like I've asked your other opponents here, I'll ask you as well. Have you participated in quizzes before?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. So all the 3 teams here are experienced quizzers. So the quiz competition today, I hope, is going to be a very exciting one. All right. All the very best to all the 3 teams. So let's begin now with our finals. Okay. The first round in the finals, and it's going to be a round on HIV/AIDS awareness. Let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked 2 questions. Questions will pass during this round. 20 points for correctly answering a direct question and 5 points for correctly answering a past question. 10 seconds to answer a direct and 5 seconds to answer a past question. There will be no negative marks in this round. Are the rules clear? Yes. Alright then. Team A, the first question today in the finals is for you. Are you ready? Listen carefully. Which nation or country became the first Asian country to eliminate mother-to-child transmission of HIV? The first Asian country to eliminate mother-to-child transmission of HIV.
China.
No negative marks.
China.
China. That's not the right answer. Moves on to Team B. Come on, give it a guess. Okay, moves on to Team C.
Japan.
Japan. No, that's not the right answer. The answer that I was looking for, Team A, is Thailand. Okay? Thailand is the first Asian country to eliminate mother-to-child transmission of HIV. Moving on. This is a direct question now for Team B, Lady King School. Listen carefully. In 2016, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare launched which famous project to tackle the rising HIV prevalence in the northeastern states? The Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare launched which famous project to tackle the rising HIV prevalence in the northeastern states? Time's up. Moves on to Team C.
NACP.
NACP. No, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Moves on to Team A. Do you have an answer? No. The answer I was looking for, Team B, Lady Keen, is Project Sunrise. That's the name of the project launched by the government of India to tackle the rising HIV prevalence in the northeastern states. Okay, so no points there. Now this is a direct question for Team C, Meghalaya Police Public School. Listen carefully. As announced by the UN-AIDS, it's an organization, UN-AIDS, on 14th of July 2015. By which year will the AIDS epidemic end? They have estimated a year when the AIDS epidemic will end. So can you give me the year?
2030.
2030 is the correct answer. Yes, 20 points to Team C. So the AIDS epidemic can end by 2030, highlighting the global response that has averted 30 million new HIV infections worldwide in the last 15 years, including India. Well done, Team C. Moving on, now this is the second direct question and it's for Team A, St. Edmund's School. Listen carefully. National AIDS Control Organization, NACO, okay? National AIDS Control Organization has successfully been able to implement and run the National Helpline for HIV/AIDS since the 1st of December 2014. National Helpline, okay? The helpline caters to all the population of India and is reachable from any mobile or landline number through a short code toll-free number. I want you to give me the helpline toll-free number of National Helpline for HIV/AIDS. It was launched by the National AIDS Control Organization. It's a very easy question, I think. Okay, so you couldn't answer, so moves on to Team B, Lady Keen. Okay, moves on to Team C.
168.
168. That is the incorrect answer. I can't give you any points. So Team A, the right answer is 1097. 1097 is the toll-free number, okay, to help the people who are suffering from HIV/AIDS. Okay. Moving on, now this is a direct question for Team B, Lady Keen. Are you ready? It's an abbreviation. It relates to HIV awareness. Remember this. It's an abbreviation. Give me the full form of EID. EID. Time's up. Moves on to Team C.
Effective immunodeficiency.
Effective immunodeficiency. Well tried, well tried. I won't say it's a right answer, but well tried. Team A. Okay. The answer, Team B, I was looking for is early infant diagnosis. Early infant diagnosis. Alright. So, unfortunately, no points there. Moving on, this is the last question and it's for Team C. Okay, MPPS, listen carefully. In which year was the first AIDS Day celebrated? In which year was the first AIDS Day or the first World AIDS Day celebrated?
2007.
2007. That is the incorrect answer. Moves on now to Team A.
2009.
2009. No, that's also not the correct answer. Moves on to Team B, Lady Keen.
2001.
2001. Why is it that all the three teams have started from 2000 above? No, that's not the answer. The answer is 1988. 1988. You've made it too recent, in fact. All the teams, so no points there. So what happened, all three teams? No one prepared on HIV/AIDS awareness. This is the final, so please. So let's move on now to the second round, and it's a round on audio visuals. Okay, from here on it's all going to be about general knowledge. So before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked one audio visual question. Questions will pass during this round. 10 seconds to answer a direct question, 5 seconds to answer a past question. 20 points for correctly answering a direct question and 10 points for correctly answering a past question. Be careful, -5 points for an incorrect answer. Are the rules clear? Okay then, the first question for Team A, St. Edmunds. Here is a video clip, okay? Watch the video clip and listen to it carefully, and then I'll ask you your question.
Escape them. So for many years, astronomers thought that an image like this was impossible. How do you take a picture of something that does not emit light? Well, it starts with a small team of innovators and ends with a telescope that is unlike anything the world has ever seen. Now, despite major advances in telescope technology, there is no single telescope on Earth that can take a picture of a black hole. They're all too small. So astronomers innovated. If one telescope couldn't do the job, then perhaps 8 would. And they were right. They used 8 radio telescopes stationed at different points across the world and kept them all in sync with powerful atomic clocks. They called the...
Alright, so you saw the question, you saw the video clip. This again has been in the news, it's current affairs. Okay, so listen very carefully. The first ever image of a black hole was released on the 10th of April 2019 due to the efforts of the collaboration of dedicated scientists the world over. They created a telescope which is a planet-scale synchronization of 8 ground-based radio telescopes forged through international collaboration. The 8 telescopes were linked to form an Earth-sized virtual telescope with unprecedented sensitivity and resolution, which was able to take the picture of the first black hole. The question is rather simple. I just want you to give me the name of this telescope.
Event Horizon Telescope.
Of course, it's the Event Horizon Telescope. So 20 points, Team A, Sain Edmonds. Moving on, now this is a direct question for Team B, Lady Keen. Look at the picture very, very carefully, okay? Team B, what is that? It's not the Taj Mahal. It's not. Let me ask you your question. This is a tomb which is located in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. It was commissioned in 1660 by Emperor Aurangzeb in the memory of his first wife, Dilras Banu Begum. It bears a striking resemblance to the Taj Mahal, the mausoleum of Aurangzeb's mother, Mumtaz Mahal. Due to the strong resemblance, it is also called the Dakhani Taj, or the Taj of the Deccan. Give me the name of this famous monument. The Dakhani Taj, the Taj of the Deccan. It looks exactly the same like the Taj Mahal.
Jama Masjid.
Jama Masjid in New Delhi. No, that's the incorrect answer. Minus points, Team B. Team C, MPPS, do you have an answer?
Pass.
You pass it, Team A?
Pass.
Alright, so all the teams have passed this question. Team B, this is your direct question. The right answer is Bibi Ka Maqbara. Okay, this is Bibi Ka Maqbara, or the tomb of the lady, which is in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. Okay, so no points there, Team B. Moving on, now this is a direct question for Team C, Meghalaya Police Public School. It's a picture. Again, it relates to current things, current events, so to say. Alright. In the general elections of India, we use the electronic voting machines to cast our votes, the thing in the middle. This is the EVMs, right?
Yes, sir.
When the voter casts the vote on the EVM, a printer-like machine linked to the EVM generates a slip showing the serial number, name and symbol of the candidate to whom the vote was made. With this slip, the voter can verify his casted vote. This machine was used for the first time in an Indian election in 2013 in Nagaland. Name this device. I want you to give me the name of this device. It was used during the last general elections. Do you have an answer, Team C? I think it's an easy question. Time's up, moves on to Team A.
Pass.
You're passing it. Moving on to Team B.
VVPAT.
VVPAT. Of course it's the VVPAT. So I'll give you 10 points, Team B. Lady Keen, yes, it's VVPAT. Haven't you heard of it? Voter Verifiable Paper Audit Trail. Okay? So no points there, Team C. So I have with me here the score tally. We're done with 2 rounds. So Team A, Sain Edmonds, is with 20 points. Team B, Lady Keen School, is with 5 points. And Team C, Meghalaya Police Public School, is also with 20 points. Team A and Team C, so are both tied up, and Team B is with 5 points. So again, the race is very close. So let's wait till the end to see which team is going to emerge victorious. Okay, it's too early to draw any conclusions. So let's move on now to our third round, which is a very entertaining round, and that is dumb charades. Okay, so before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be given one word or phrase to enact during this round. One team member will have to enact the word or phrase, and the other teammate must correctly guess the word or phrase in question. The teammate enacting the word or phrase must use only their body language. They are not allowed in any circumstance to use their voices or their lip movements. 60 seconds to each team to answer a question. 10 points for a correct answer. Okay? No negative marks, and questions will not pass during this round. Everything remains the same except the scores. Okay? If you give me a right answer, it's no longer 30, it's 10 points. Okay? So, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright then, so let's begin with our dumb charades round. Let's start it off again with Team A, Saint Edmund. Someone, please come forward. Okay, so 60 seconds, Team A, are you ready? Your time starts now.
5 words. First word. Cross. The. Fourth word is the. Fifth word is up. Smoke. Fumes. Smoke. Fumes. Ground. The furnace. The fur. Fur, something related to fur. The second word. You're digging something. You're blowing air. Explain the third word.
Time's up, Saint Edmunds. I think it's a relatively easy idiom, you know. Add fuel to the fire. That's why he was showing the plus side. Add fuel to the fire. So unfortunately, no points there, Saint Edmund School. Team B, Lady Keen, are you ready? Okay, someone please come forward. Okay, so you have 60 seconds, Team B, Lady Keen. Your time starts now.
Book. Read. Second word. Third. The. Steps. From. Writing. Letter. Steps. Line. Read. What's the second one? The first word is read. Read the.
Time's up, Team B. Again, you got 80% of the words that he was trying to convey to you. It's read between the lines. That's the idiom. Read between the lines. You should have guessed it, I think. You got most of the words right. So no points there, Team B, Lady Keen. Last but not the least, I call someone from MPPS, Team C. Please come forward. Okay, so Team C, MPPS, you have 60 seconds. Your time starts now.
Three. Chopping. Eating. Swallowing. Cake. Sitting. Standing. Almost sitting.
Come on, keep on guessing.
Nose. Nostril.
Time's up, Team C. You got the cake right, but the idiom was the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake. Okay, so no points there as well, Team C, MPPS. So we're done with round 3 as well, which is the entertaining part of this quiz. Now we're going to move on to the last and final round in today's quiz, which I do strongly believe is going to determine which team is going to be the winner of the Sain Pyniar quiz 2019. Okay, and that is the rapid fire round. So before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked a series of questions. Each team will be given 50 seconds to answer all the questions. 10 points for a correct answer, minus 5 points for an incorrect answer. If a team does not know an answer, say pass, and I'll move on to the next question and shall come back to the past question if there's sufficient time left. Are the rules clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Team A, Sain Edmund School, are you ready for your series of questions? 50 seconds. Your time starts now. The stock market index of the Bombay Stock Exchange is known as what?
FedEx. No, Sensex.
That is correct. Name the state with the maximum forest cover in terms of area. The state with the maximum forest cover.
Pass.
By which procedure can the President of India be removed before the expiry of his term?
Pass.
Under which Viceroy did partition of Bengal take place? Under which Viceroy did partition of Bengal take place?
Pass.
The BrahMos missile was a joint venture between India and which other country?
Russia.
That is correct. Zika virus cannot be transmitted through mosquito bite. True or false?
False.
That is correct. Time's up. Team A, Saint Edmund School. So let me give you the answers. The stock market index of Bombay Stock Exchange, yes, it's Sensex. Name the state with the maximum forest cover in terms of area. Madhya Pradesh. Okay. By which procedure can the President of India be removed before the expiry of his term? I thought you'd get it right. Impeachment. Okay, impeachment. Under which Viceroy did the partition of Bengal take place? Lord Curzon. Okay. The BrahMos missile was a joint venture between India and which country? Yes, it's Russia. And Zika virus cannot be transmitted through mosquito bite. Yes, it's false. It can be transmitted. Okay. So we're done with Team A. Moving on now, Team B. Lady Keen, are you ready for your series of questions? Alright then, 60 seconds. Your time starts now. First country to win the FIFA World Cup.
Pass.
Who wrote the famous Arthashastra?
Kautilya.
Yes, that is correct. Which modern day country was known as Persia?
Pass.
What was replaced by the United Nations?
Pass.
The percentage of Earth's surface covered by India is 3%. True or false?
Pass.
Who designed the Indian Parliament in New Delhi?
Pass.
First country to win the FIFA World Cup. Come on, say pass or else. Okay, time's up. So let me give you the answers. First country to win the FIFA World Cup, Uruguay. Okay, it's Uruguay. Who wrote the famous Arthashastra? Yes, it's Kautilya or Chanakya. Which modern day country was known as Persia? Very easy question. Iran. Okay. What was replaced by the United Nations? Before the United Nations, there was another organization. What was it called? The League of Nations. Okay, the League of Nations. The percentage of Earth's surface covered by India is 3%. True or false? It's false. It's 2.4%. Okay. And who designed the Indian Parliament in New Delhi? Very easy question. Who designed Delhi? Who designed New Delhi? Edwin Lutyens. Okay. So we're done with Team B. Moving on now, Team C, Meghalaya Police Public School. 50 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay then, your time starts now. Which monument in India was built to commemorate the visit of King George V and Queen Mary?
Gateway of India.
That is correct. Which former bank was India's first woman bank?
Pass.
The Niti Aayog was created to substitute which former body?
Pass.
Which is the first country in the world to introduce a version of GST?
Pass.
Which is the first fully solar powered railway station in India?
Pass.
Name the first English newspaper in India.
Pass.
Which former bank was India's first woman bank?
Pass.
The Niti Aayog was created to substitute which former body?
Pass.
Which is the first country in the world to introduce a version of GST? Time's up, Team C. So let me give you the answers to the other questions. Which monument in India was built to commemorate the visit of King George V and Queen Mary? Yes, it's the Gateway of India. Which former bank was India's first woman bank? It's the Bharatiya Mahila Bank. Okay, it recently merged with the State Bank of India, so it's no longer there. The Niti Aayog was created to substitute which former body? Very, very easy question. The Planning Commission. Okay. Which is the first country in the world to introduce a version of GST, Goods and Services Tax? That is France. Okay. Which is the first fully solar powered railway station in India? It's the Guwahati railway station. Okay. And name the first English newspaper in India. Very easy question. I think it's there in your textbooks. The Bengal Gazette. The Bengal Gazette is the first English newspaper in India. Alright, so we're finally done with all the 4 rounds in today's quiz. And with that also we're done with all the questions for the Sain Pyniar quiz 2019, okay? And I have with me here now the final score tally. And it's evident from this which is the winner, okay? Which team is the champion team for 2019 and which are the other runner-ups, okay? So let's begin. In third place, that is the second runners-up, is Team B, Lady Keen School with 15 points. The first runners-up of this year's quiz competition is Team C, Meghalaya Police Public School with 30 points. And the winners of this year's Sain Pyniar Quiz 2019 is the Team A from St. Edmund's School with 50 points. So I think we've reached the most important part of any quiz competition, and that's the prize distribution. Alright, so I have with me here my colleague Mr. Moinuddin Ahmed, who's also our scorekeeper and timekeeper for the Sain Pyniar quiz. So he'll be distributing the certificates to all the successful winners, okay? Right from the winners all the way to the second runners up, okay? So let's begin first with the winners, Team A, that is St. Edmund's School with 50 points. Please hand over the certificates to them.
Thank you, sir.
Big round of applause to Team A. Big round of applause to Team C as well. Big round of applause, Team D, Lady Keen. Champion, huh? All the very best with the teams. All the best. All the best in life. Nice runners up. All the best. All the best. All the best. All the best to you. All the best in life. So dear viewers, we've finally come to the end of the Sain Pyniar Quiz 2019. It's been a very, very long journey. 39 teams. 39 teams. I think this is the largest number of teams competing for a quiz competition here in the state of Meghalaya. So until we meet again next season, this is your quiz master signing off for the very last time. Thank you. Jai Hind.